Hi, welcome to Basics of Statistics. The topics in this are types of data, types of statistics, describing the data graphically, measures of centers, and measures of dispersion. Let me move towards this topic one by one. First of all, we will discuss about what are the different types of data. In statistics, there are different data types that we need to understand, and to understand the data types is extremely important. Data types are an important concept of statistics which needs to be understood to correctly apply statistical measurements to your data and therefore to correctly conclude certain assumptions about it. I will explain this in the later sessions in detail. So if we check what are the different data types, we can see that the data types and data can be classified broadly under these two categories: qualitative data and quantitative data. In qualitative data, we have categorical and nominal. These are basically non-numerical data types. And in quantitative data, we have discrete and continuous, which are having some numerical kind of data types. I will give you an example for each of these. In addition to the broad classification as specified above, like qualitative and quantitative, we have the classification like this also: the ordinal data, interval data, and ratio data. I will give you an example for this as well. So there are some examples for the categorical data. In categorical data, we have nominal data. Nominal data means there is some categories in text and there is no specific order to these, like gender and the language to speak, or there can be multiple other examples as well. In categorical data, we have ordinal data, and ordinal data is same like as nominal data, but it has a logical order to it. So the different values in ordinal data are having some logical order inside it. Like in this example, the educational background: first of all elementary, then high school, then undergraduate, then graduate, these kind of things. So in this you can see that educational background and these values are having some order to it. Otherwise it is just categorical data. Different categories are there, but it has, in addition to it, it is having some values which are having a logical order to it. There is some example of the discrete data. Discrete data take on certain values, and this type of data can't be measured. Means we can't say that 45 kg or 43.5 kg or 56 centimeters height, like that. So that is not like done inside discrete data. In discrete data, we are generally having a count, like how many are there, how many males are there which are under 18 years. So the frequency or the count we generally have like this, and it take on the full values. The continuous data, in contrast to the discrete data, continuous data can take the values like the height in centimeter, the weight in kilograms, like that. So it has a measurement associated to the particular value. It represents a measurement, and the value can't be counted, but the value can be measured. So I have given you some examples in this particular table and in the chart. There are some interval data also. Interval data represents ordered units that have the same difference. Like in this particular temperature example, you can see that it is -10, -5, 0, +5, +10, +15. It is having some order to it. The ratio data, in the ratio data, the values like the total percentage marks, these kind of values are called the ratio data. in specifically, if we want to convert any percentage to the ratio, we just divide it by 100. So in ratio, we are having the values in the scale of 0 to 1. Any kind of data, any kind of continuous data can be converted to the ratio data. There are some ways for that, and I will explain you in the programming exercises about it. Now the point is why we are learning these data types and why these data types are so much important to understand. First of all, you need to know that data types are an important aspect and concept because statistical methods can only be used with certain data types. Means for a particular data type, there is some particular statistical method. If for another particular data type, there is some another statistical or machine learning method that we need to apply. So if we don't know the data type, it is very difficult to apply the particular statistical method that will resolve our problem. You have to analyze continuous data differently than categorical data. That is the main thing. I will show you the examples in the coming slides as well. If you are doing and applying the statistical method that is used for continuous data on the categorical data, it will give you the wrong result. Therefore, knowing the type of data you are dealing with enables you to choose the correct method of analysis. So if you are applying the correct method of analysis, if you want to do that, then you must know the type of data that you are dealing with. For example, if I am having nominal data, I can show this data using the bar chart or the pie chart. If I am having ordinal data, then I can use this particular bar chart in this particular format. So because there is some order to it, like if you show in the x-axis, see on the x-axis, they are strongly agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. There are some logical orders to it, and it is being shown like that, and it is easy to understand that strongly agree frequency is highest than the strongly disagree. Now for the continuous data, these kind of box plot, histograms, these kind of charts I can generate. Okay, so if you see, box plot cannot be generated for the categorical data or for another kind of data type. It should be used for continuous data like histogram also. So if you see, basically the things are related to the graphing, the charting, as well as applying the correct approach to resolve a particular problem. I will show you that example in the later slides as well. Thanks a lot for having this session, and now I will move towards the next topic in this particular basics of statistics topic, and let's stay tuned so that I will continue. Thanks a lot.